welcome back to the ground control station. Today on the bench, we have Mr. George Perez's Stryker 955. Now, this radio was done up by a shop that you all guys probably know, but we're not going to talk about that. And this shop had this radio probably about 2 or 3 years ago from what Perez is telling me. So he's, been talking on it, been doing his thing, and he's just learning more and more about first, second, third, fourth, and fifth harmonic levels. So inevitably, Mr. Perez wants me to get this thing on the bench, check it out, and correct anything that might need to be corrected, okay? So what we're gonna go ahead and do is get this thing unboxed and get it on the bench, okay, guys? All right, I'm gonna speed up the process for you. All right, Mr. Perez, 226, brother. Hey, Hermano. RF power all the way down, mic gain all the way down. We're going to check the dead key and the reflect on both sides of the RF power, okay? About a 2-watt dead key. Zero on the reflect. Pretty much spot on frequency. We ain't had this radio but warmed up probably about 5 minutes, dude. She's floating around 4.1 on the voltage. On your dead key, it's about 13.7, 13.8. All right. Now we're gonna roll up the RF power, brother. Might gain all the way down. Almost a half a watt of reflect. 25 watts in reverse. About a 17.5 watt dead key. Just under a half a watt of reflect. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll turn the mic gain all the way up, make sure the talk back is off, and we're going to turn the RF power all the way down. Okay. Put my damn razor back. All right, so RF power all the way down, mic gain all the way up, 1 kilohertz tone coming up. Actually, let me get my 2-division carrier. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, 1 kilohertz tone coming up. All right, we're gonna back the mic gain down a little bit and see what that does to this waveform, because it's not the best waveform. If you can really look up there, it's a little funky. It's a little funky. So I'm gonna back the mic gain down. All right, that's 1 o'clock. That's 12 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock. And off. Let's crank it back up. True to the tone, you got about 16 watts. That's RMS, of course. All right, so now what we're gonna do is come back here, bring the RF power all the way up. 1 kilohertz tone coming up. All right, let me do my 2-division carrier. $1K tone coming up. All right, and true to the tone, you had about 72 watts of peak power there, my man. Okay. About 2 watts of reflect. So, oh man. Yeah, this waveform's a little funky. As you can tell, on the high side, it's definitely pinching. Okay? That carrier here, that's just, it's too far beyond that center limit, okay? It's not boxcars, it's not squared off, but we can do a lot better work, brother, than this right here, okay? All right, and we're back. Now, I know you, I know you guys noticed that the sticker here. Well, me and Mr. Perez talked about it, and he covered up, you know, the technician's signature and date. So y'all all know who does that. But anyways, okay, so this cap upgrade back here is definitely a serious part of that guy's work. What's the value here? What's the UF or PF? Okay, he's done glued it to the ferrite. But I can't tell what kind of capacitor that is. It might be a 3500 or a 2400, which really doesn't do much, man. So I don't consider these a cap upgrade whatsoever. And also, he didn't upgrade the caps down the line either, so. But at least you don't have a Palomar Maxmod BS AM regulator in here. It looks like he's zip tied all these together. Stryker doesn't do that. But no big deal. I see the conversion was done correctly and clean. If you look at that white arrow down there, pretty clean. To be honest with you guys, man, when it comes to surface mount technology, SMD, you'd be surprised how many old school techs, man, burn up traces and can't even work on these damn things. You know, and unfortunately, the old guys, you know, they gotta have trifocals and bifocals on to even see this shit. You know, so good luck to that. But really, you know, I'm pretty sure this is either a 25 to 3500 cap, and like I said before, you know, these really aren't upgrades, man. You know, they really aren't upgrades. Do they help with voltage drawdown and DC ripple? Yeah, but you gotta beef up the cap, man, to even see anything different. You know, even if you're just using a multimeter while you're keying down and everything and checking the voltage here at the connector, you know, 25 and 3500, it ain't jack shit, you know. Yeah, and I've tried to tell people this before, you know. I've even had to try to tell Dave White from Clean Wave Kitchen Shop. He even made a video saying I'm a liar because there was a cap installed in the radio, and I was saying, well, that's not an upgrade. So, yes, in that previous video, there was a cap there. But if it's not the right puff or the right UF, then it's not an upgrade. It's basically a fucking retarded ass component sitting there that ain't doing jack shit. So, yet again, I tell you guys, if you want to help with voltage drawdown and DC ripple, boost your caps up, man. 5500, 6500, hell, 8500. They make small caps like that. I mean, all it is electrolytic capacitor. That's all it is. All right, man. So, Mr. Perez, you seen what it was doing when it came in here. So we're going to get our Black Ops tune to it. As you can tell, the previous tech, thank God, didn't separate any of your 54 megahertz trap coils down here, okay? And the waveform wasn't too bad, all right? Not too bad. Yeah, man. So on the low side of the RF power, Mr. Perez, we got this thing keying up 3 watts even. Zero in the reflect, okay? This thing is gonna smoke, dude. I'm telling you, once you get this thing back and put it on that high drive 4 pill that you showed me in the text, yeah, man. Cause watch this. All right, here we go. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Got yourself a 85 watt Stryker right here, brother. Okay, and it's gonna drive that 4 pill. Beautiful. All right, Mr. Perez, we got the RF power all the way up. Less than a half a watt of reflect on that almost 18 watt dead key. All right. Let me come here and turn the mic gain all the way up so we can audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. About 85 watts. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. 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 Audio check 1 2 3 4 and 5. Break. All right, man, let me jump back in there. Mr. Perez told me that on the low side of the RF power, the talkback is very scratchy and was kind of breaking up on him and wasn't very loud. Anyways, we kind of solved that and got that squared away, Mr. Perez. We also got you a Mix 43 ferrite here on this line, okay? Let's stop some of that squeal so you can have this talk back up a little bit further. But, you know, proximity of microphone and speaker, you know, you can only get so good while using a speaker, okay? See, I use some nice Behringer headphones when I talk. So, you know, when I monitor myself on my headphones, it could be through a mixer, it could be through a effects processor, or it actually could be from the radio's talkback itself, man. So, like I say, you can only do so much when you're still using a speaker, man. Let's turn that mic gain up. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Well, I got a little bit of feedback there. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. All right, we're gonna clip back in and check out sideband. We're on lower sideband. Mic gain all the way up and RF power is all the way down. We'll crank up the RF power. See if we can inject it some more at the gain control here. Now we're injecting the shit out of this thing, dude. It lets you know all your limiters are working, man, when you inject a higher gain tone in there. And we'll roll the RF power back down. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. True to the tone, he had about 38 watts. All right, and we're back. Mr. George Perez, Jorge Perez, 226. Hey, brother, I appreciate your work, man. I got you a nice Stryker radio decal up on this thing now, too, man. Gives it a nice little cooler look. All right, so RF power all the way down. Mic gain is off. We got you at 3.2 watts, man, to drive that high drive 4-pill, man. That's with the RF power all the way down. And as you can tell, 0 reflect on the digital meter and 0 reflect on the analog meter. All right, we'll come back here, turn the RF power all the way up. Mic gain is still all the way down. Half a watt of reflect on that 20 watt dead key. Okay. Spot on frequency, brother. Spot on frequency, brother. All right. So now, with the RF power all the way up, you got a 20 watt dead key. With the RF power all the way down, it's about a 3.2 watt dead key. Okay. So, go all the way down. RF power all the way down. Mic gain all the way up. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black Ops technology, no doubt about it. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This thing is smoking, dude. All right, RF power all the way up. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 All right, guys, we're gonna switch from the dual tone to the 1 kilohertz tone. This is AM side. 1 kilohertz tone coming up. Let me get my 2-division carrier. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, 1 kilohertz tone coming up. All right, brother. You seen what she's doing? All right, Mr. George Perez. I appreciate you, brother. You overlooked quite a few technicians to get this thing to me. And I salute you just for that, brother. I appreciate your work. This thing is coming back to you, okay? And concerning the talkback, okay, the reason why this thing was kind of scratchy or very low on you is that this knob, okay, which it does have an encoder on the back of it, okay, kind of like the channel selector, but this knob inside is going bad, all right? So plan in the future for this talkback to go completely out on you, okay? Now, I can get a new switch, of course, but I don't think it's worth it. And plus, it'll take a damn week for me to even get one. So I had it working. I had it clean sounding. Like I said, all I did was clean up the inside of the knob and stuff like that and make sure, you know, there was no gunk or funk up in it. And it cleaned it up a little bit, cleared it up a little bit. But sooner or later, this thing is going to go out on you. And I'm thinking sooner than later, all right? But anyways, I appreciate your work, sir. And you too. Give me that thumbs up. Sub, share, communicate, chat, comment. Please, I got a lot of really cool dudes, man, that subscribe, come on my channel, man, and they love radios probably just as much as I do, if not more. If you like how transparent I am, you know, if you like my no cut cards, pull no punches character, hey, man, make sure you share this content. Make sure you come on by, because there's always more content to come. Ground Control 204. Black Ops Technology. And we're gone, 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 gone.